So this is a pretty cool tool. This OpenAI project is in beta right now, and they've got this playground where you can just type something. It's almost like a Google search with AI returned, which in some ways you could argue that Google search is doing the same thing, but Google is a little more programmatic and legacy in their approach, whereas this is newer technology, I would say. But so you could start with something like this. Say, how can I generate passive income? You submit the question, and you watch it generate the response here. It says we can invest in dividend stocks, we can invest in rental properties, we can create an online course, we can invest in peer-to-peer lending, whatever that means. Start a blog, create an app, invest in real estate investment trusts, I think is what that is. Invest in index funds, create an e-commerce store, invest in a franchise. So let's say you wanted to take one of these and say, okay, that sounds interesting. Let me invest in a franchise. So what you do is you say, delete this and say, how do I invest in a franchise? Submit that question. You research the franchise, do your homework, make sure it's a good fit for your skills, interests, lifestyle, review the FTC document about it, hire an attorney, analyze their financials, speak to people that are already franchisees, ask them about their experience, identify your financing sources, and then make a decision. So that makes sense. So if you say, okay, yeah, that's cool, but I don't think that's the right path for me right now. Or maybe you say, yes, I do want to do this. How do I invest in the Starbucks franchise? So you change it to, how do I invest in a Starbucks franchise? See what we get on that. It's a major undertaking, requires a significant financial commitment. You have to submit an application to Starbucks, and they review it and approve it, and then you sign an agreement, you provide proof of your assets, you demonstrate your ability to invest, and then you need to make an investment of between $230,000 to $1.7 million, depending on the type of store that you plan to open. That's interesting. So let's remove that and say McDonald's. See what they say about that. You have to meet certain qualifications, just like Starbucks, having a minimum of $500,000 in liquid assets, a net worth of at least $750K, and at least 3 years of prior management experience in the restaurant industry. Fill out the form, submit it. Your application is approved. Then you go to headquarters probably and do this discovery day, where they give you more information, probably with a group of other people like you interested in opening a McDonald's. And then you fill out the agreement, you review the terms and conditions, sign the agreement, and put down 25% of the total cost right away. And then you go through the training program, 2-month training program, hands-on and classroom experience. So that's interesting. And then I find it useful to sort of just poke around in this, and you say, okay, so that tells me a little bit about how franchises work. That's pretty interesting. Let's go back to the original question though. How do I generate passive income? Let's look at another topic here. Well, I know we can invest in stocks, we can invest in real estate. I know I could start a blog, I know I could create an online course. Again, I have no idea what peer-to-peer lending is, so maybe I'll look into that. I could create an app and sell it, sure. I could sell a product, I could become an affiliate marketer. What's that all about? I don't understand what that is. I've heard of it. So we're going to remove this and say, how do I become an affiliate marketer? Research and understand it. So understand the basics, read the books, join forums, watch videos, and choose a program that aligns with your goals or offers the services and products that you're interested in. And then build a website to promote the stuff that you're selling. and then generate traffic. And you do that with SEO, social media marketing, paid ads, and other ways, and then you monitor your results. So, okay, what about a product or service that could be an affiliate? I could be an affiliate marketer for. How about, let's say, geez, I don't know, for coffee products. How about that? Let's see if it tells us something different there. So basically, they didn't tell us anything new here. We kind of knew that all along. So it was related to the previous response that we got. So let's go right back to the beginning, which was, how can I generate passive income? Because I want to look at the other response that was returned, which is peer-to-peer lending. So let's say, what is peer-to-peer lending? It's a form of financial technology that enables people to borrow and lend without a bank. So it's done online to match lenders and borrowers. So you don't go through a traditional bank. So maybe I want to set up something that does that. So how can I set up a peer-to-peer lending platform? Let's see what the answer is on that one. It's complex and should not be taken lightly. So this is going to be difficult. So that's why you'd want to invest in the best existing ones, I suppose. You got to research the market, understand your competition just like anything, and use that knowledge to design your platform. Makes sense? Put together a business plan just like anything. It has to be comprehensive. You have to outline your goals, your strategies, and your plan. You should have an analysis of the market. If you don't, you will fail. It's almost guaranteed. Technology overview, and then how much is this thing going to cost? Choose your technology. What features will the users need? And also, what are the back-end features that you need as the CEO of this peer-to-peer lending platform? So then you design it, and you need to make it easy for the people to use. Loan calculators, payment gateways. I don't know what a payment gateway is. I do know what a loan calculator is. Then you have to get your licenses. So maybe start with your licenses, because if you get all the way to step 5 and find out that you can't get licensed, then you've wasted your time and money. However, I'm not sure you're going to get a license without having done 1 through 4. So catch-22 there maybe. Develop the platform, hire your developers, which is going to cost a lot of money, and then launch the platform and promote it and monitor it and maintain it. So once again, just like many different things. So I thought this was a very interesting OpenAI platform where you can ask questions, get responses, revise your question, and it sort of helps you brainstorm and understand what it takes to do certain things, I guess, without using Google search. So I thought that was pretty cool. But anyway, I just wanted to show it to you. If you go to beta.openai.com, you can sign in with your Google account if you have one, or just create a new account and take a look at their documentation, take a look at their examples, their pre-built examples in a number of categories, and take a look at the playground too. The examples I thought were interesting. Lots of different categories here. I'm particularly interested in the code generators. So I could put something like code, and maybe we could, let's just go back to the playground and say, write a bash script that downloads a YouTube video, something like that. And as soon as you submit that, you get the actual bash script. So you're using YouTube DL and downloading it. Now, there's not much there, but maybe you want to write a Hello World application in Go. So it'll do that for you in Go. Let's say you want to write an AWS CDK code in TypeScript that creates an S3 bucket and an EC2 instance, for those of you that are familiar with cloud computing. So here we go. Here's the CDK in TypeScript that does it for you. So really nice and easy. You don't have to go straight to Stack Overflow and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, check it out. Play around with it. Let me know in the comments section what you think of it. What's the future of this? And let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.